Away and running to a picture-perfect start. Dioro Baby was the first one to break the line. Always Connected is right there at the 7.5 furlong point, and Out of Luck rides that rail as they swing left for the first time on this Thursday get-together, and the early advantage goes to Out of Luck. Dioro Baby taps on the brakes to be in second, and Always Connected is off the fence for clear sailing at the 6.5. Chafetta came away in fourth. Bravo Regina's in front of one, and the long shot La Santa Clara is last of all. So they pass the 6 furlong pole, and Out of Luck has the pace in her hands this afternoon and shows the way by 3. Dioro Baby's teaming up with Always Connected to share second past the 5. And Chavetta is right there in a position to challenge, but is 4 wide for the muddy backstretch run. Bravo Regina still stalks the quartet of speed, and La Santa Clara is right there too in the thick of it with 4 furlongs to go. Out of Luck still calls the shots. The lead is 3. Now Always Connected gets the rein shaken and tries to get going under whip encouragement in second. On the far outside, Chavetta is trying to pass that rival. Dioro Baby needs to do a lot better. Always Connected is now in that third place position with 5/16 to go. Out of Luck still in hand and in command, 7-2 on the betting board, and has built up a 4-length lead. The others are struggling. Chavetta is just at this one pace, and Always Connected stays at that rail. Homeward bound now, and Out of Luck has led him since the starter said go and has built up a 6-length lead. Always Connected re-rallies the claim second. Chavetta has no more to give, and Bravo Regina tries to run into the superfecta, but a headsy ride by Felix Astudio today. Out of Luck was a sharp winner in the 12:30 opener. Always Connected second, Chavetta third, Bravo Regina was fourth. Start time there in the gate. Away and running. Slow to go with Sweet Summer Love. Good speed today from Hometown Fave. And there goes Windbreaker with that speed on display. And the 5 furlong pole advantage goes to Windbreaker, chasing his Hometown Fave in second. And Honey Bunniness scrapes paint in that third place position. Picardy comes under a heavy drive to be in that fourth place spot. And Dark Duchess splits rivals to be in fifth. Wide on the track is Sweet Summer Love in front of Red River Susie. And Maximum Emily's last of all. So it's a compact field as they go past the 3 furlong point. Windbreaker pushes coming to shove, and the rail is wide open today for Dark Duchess, who takes full advantage of that at the 5/16 pole. 4 wide in the blue cap is Sweet Summer Love, and Hometown Fave is right there too. They roll past the quarter pole and they kick for the money, and Dark Duchess has that speed on display. Picardy is trying to squeeze on through, and Red River Susie's being unleashed now, and from out of the clouds here comes Maximum Emily. 4 chances, 100 yards to go, and Red River Susie has that decisive split at 9-1. Maximum Emily trying to chase, but chasing in vain. Red River Susie wins over Maximum Emily, Dark Duchess, and Picardy. Away and running. Good speed from Razor Game today. There's the rail speed of Sweet Heidelberg, and Illusion of Hope is firing out on all cylinders too, and Fancy Princess now grabs second. Raise Your Game is now in that third place position, and Nurse Ratchet's in front of 2, which is Happy, Tappy Tim, and Marumbi's last of all. 4 furlongs to go, and Sweet Heidelberg's the leader today and has the target on its back and leads by only 1/2 of a length. Fancy Princess right there breathing down that rival's neck in second. Raise Your Game is wide with the 3 furlong pole fast behind them, and Happy Tappy Tim tries to get on track with Illusion of Hope. The quarter pole lurking for Sweet Heidelberg, and Sweet Heidelberg is slowly slipping away and leads by 1.5 open lengths. Fancy Princess is trying to stay on track in second. Closing in late on the far outside is Marumbi, and up the inside trying to close in late is Happy Tappy Tim. They're at the 16th pole. Sweet Heidelberg is wide, but still nicely clear. Fancy Princess trying to get closer, but Sweet Heidelberg has got it. Sweet Heidelberg's an 8-1 winner over Fancy Princess, Raise Your Game, and Happy Tappy Tim. Away and running. Great speed today from Pop Sox, but there's the rail speed of Nanga Parbat, who draws first blood. And Common Prosperity, the favorite, is right there too, as they go around the Paddock Grove turn. Up the inside is Principe, the long shot second last. And Hart Handler was a little slow and a little rank going around the first turn. So they pass the 6.5, and Nanga Parbat's the leader today. And the lead is nice and cozy too, and leads by almost 2.5 lengths. Pop Sox in the yellow caps the tracking second, and Common Prosperity takes the inside trail to now take second away from Pop Sox as they leave the 5.5 furlong pole behind. Art Handler's a tracking fifth, and now last of all is Principe as Art Handler now grabs fourth. They race down to the 4.5, and Nanga Parbat is going as slow as this rival can and still leads by a tight 3/4 of a length. Common Prosperity is right there with no excuses with the money on at odds of 1-5 at last glance, and Pop Sox is right there looming an ominous threat. Art Handler's wide both turns and nothing today from Principe. Around the turn inside the 3, Nanga Parbat has a trio of challengers in the rear view mirror. Common Prosperity is trying to pounce when it counts. Pop Sox needs to dig deep and fight more. Art Handler is wide, and now the favorites rolling now. Common Prosperity comes calling for the lead. Nanga Parbat's in for the fight at the top of the stretch, and these two go toe-to-toe as the 8th pole quickly approaches. Common Prosperity with a nose in front. Nanga Parbat gonna test this rival every step of the way, but Common Prosperity draws away when asked, and Common Prosperity, the overwhelming favorite, has won it over Nanga Parbat, Pop Sox, Art Handler, and Principe was the last one home. Look it. Away and running. Slow to go was Stardust Ziggy. Good speed today from Zipper Zapper and Shackled Love. And there goes City Rage in the top 3 as they go around this first turn run. Jade's Dream was in tight and had a tap on the brakes, going very wide as lead off, and even wider than that, Bahama Channel's in the 9 path. And that means Just Nod and Smile, the long shot, now grabs third. So as the dust settles passing the 6, it's Shackled Love, the leader today, and shows the way by 1 tight length. City Rage is right there tracking the speed in second with 5.5 furlongs to go, and there's a gap of 5 lengths down to Just Nod and Smile, who takes the inside trail in third. That's short-lived as Zipper Zapper takes that position away, and there's a 3-play attack behind them, including Bahama Channel. Lead off the gray is very deep. Jade Stream has had a trouble trip, and Stardust Ziggy's the one who is slow to go. They pass the 3.5 furlong point, and Shackled Love has been unopposed. That lead is still 1 measured length. City Rage is getting ready to take a crack at this rival, and Zipper Zapper looms large, and so does the gray lead off. So now these are the 4 principals with 5/16 to go. Shackled Love leads, but now that lead is dwindled to 3/4 of a length. City Rage is chased throughout. Zipper Zapper takes the inside trail. Lead off has covered more ground than Lewis and Clark. They swing, and Zipper Zapper now takes control at the 3/16 pole. Shackled Love slowly gives way, and City Rage is flat as a strap. They're inside the final 16th of a mile. Zipper Zapper leads at 20-1, and Zipper Zapper's holding while drifting. Zipper Zapper has won it over City Rage, Lead Off, and Shackled Love. Away and running. Good speed on the outside from Z Races today. Gambe Forte, the long shot, takes control early, and Great Kisser is right there too. Now Count Daddy's in the thick of it in those yellow house colors in third, and Uncle Chrome split rivals to be a joint fourth. C Races takes that position away, and Big Tone C has the run of the race. Intrepid's Legacy with the money on is only in front of one, and a lackluster last is Golden Owl. Around the turn they blaze at the 3.5. Gambe Forte going as fast as he can for as long as he can, but Great Kisser is right there getting closer too. Under a heavy drive is Big Tone C, and at odds of 1-5, Intrepid's Legacy is starting to mount a challenge, but is still 6 lengths down and needs to go now. They're homeward bound, and Great Kisser tries to take the lead away from Gambe Forte, and they kick past the 3/16 pole. Great Kisser now takes the lead. Gambe Forte ran a huge race in defeat. Intrepid's Legacy is getting on track, but is 3 lanes down and 200 yards left to go. Great Kisser at 7-1, huffing and puffing now. Intrepid's Legacy getting closer and is up and past. 1-5 got it, and Intrepid's Legacy scores the winning run over Great Kisser, Gambe Forte, and Big Tone C. Away and running. Good speed today from Overly Critical. Ego Man is showing good early toe, and so is Good Juju, who's a settled third. Easy Tay takes that position away, and Chief Ron on the red cap now grabs third as the Dust Sentinels, and Silver Style is right there too. Only 3.5 lengths would cover tip to tail. 4.5 furlongs to go, and Ego Man, 9-5 at last glance, shows the way by a long neck. Overly Critical stalks the speed in second, and Chief Ron is creeping closer to the both of them as they get ready to swing the side. Good Juju's a ground-saving fourth in front of Silver Style, and Easy Day's been wrangled to last but gets over to the paint. Around the bend with 5/16 to go, Chief Ron at odds of 7-5 now comes calling for the leads. Had a wide trip but still has the lead nevertheless. Ego Man needs to do a lot better than that and is starting to struggle. Homeward bound now, Chief Ron had first run, leads by 1. Overly Critical at this one pace is trying to get on pass. Ego Man is trying to find a second wind. Easy Day is closing in with Silver Style. 100 yards left to go, and Chief Ron is home. Chief Ron is scored first over Easy Day, Overly Critical, and then came Silver Style. Away and running. Bobbling at the start was Looking for Justice. Good speed today from He's a Shooter and Albertano. There goes Looking for Justice, and 4 wide is out to Fox, and the pace is hot. Near the backfield early on as they swing left for the final time today is Irish Riviera. Spectrier has one beaten, and Cape Hedge would have to pass them all. So it's a quick pace for the distance, and they pass the 6.5. He's a Shooter calls the shots, but the lead's only a nose at best as Looking for Justice takes the fight to him as they leave the 6 furlong pole behind. A length and a half down to Irish Riviera, who has the run of the race in third, and Cape Hedge stays glued towards that rail. Albatrono's right there in the thick of it too. Alta Fox goes wide, and Spectrier now lands a share of 5th. 4.5 furlongs to go. Looking for Justice puts those black blinkers in front and has a long neck to the good of He's a Shooter, who kicks right back. Irish Riviera's trying to pounce on the both of them, and look at Albatrono circling on the far outside, 4 wide, and Spectrier's right there in the thick of it too. The plot thickens past the 3, and Albatrono now takes the lead away. Looking for Justice is going to try to battle back, and right there too is Irish Riviera. He's a Shooter's the first one to fold. Spectrier moves into the superfect as they turn for home. Albatrono's the one they gotta catch. Jockey Edric Robles looking for his 4th of the day and has built up a 1-length lead. Looking for Justice has no more to give. Irish Riviera slowly closing into the final furlong, while Albatrono leads while drifting out but is still nicely clear. Irish Riviera chasing in vain. Spectrier's lifting late. Here's the finish. A leg weary Albatrono got it over Spectrier, Irish Riviera, and Looking for Justice.